fucking years old? Woo! Fucking old fuck. I feel like an 80-year-old man. I woke up this morning fucking like all puffy. I couldn't walk. I'm like fucking, everything hurt. Falling apart over here. But here I am. So what's up, fam? Another week. Here I am. We're gonna do this. So before I get started, like if you don't like the word fuck, I'm not the comedian for you. I say fuck all the time. It's not my fault. I have a disability. I have a Jersey, I have a form of Tourette's, and it's called, like, they call it Jersey tick where I'm from in New Jersey, you know? I say fuck. I was born saying fuck. No, I do these reviews of, like, my shows the last 6 weeks. I got back into comedy. I'm loving it. Fucking, you know, I review these things. I put them on my Slap the Meat channel. Slap the Meat Dags. I have a cooking channel, you know? But then I started putting my comedy on it. So anyway, I watch these fucking videos and I see what I'm doing wrong, and I'm like, I'm missing jokes, or but I notice, I say fuck a lot. And like, I come out of these shows and I go, man, I don't think I said fuck like once or twice, maybe. And then I watch them and I'm like, oh man, I said it like 40-something times. I'm like, fuck. I have a Tourette's. What are you gonna do? So, also, I noticed, like, I'm Italian, so I talk with my hands. I'm like, hey, what do you want? What do you want from me? Hey, no, whoa, And but I noticed when I watch my comedy, I'm not gay, but I think my hands are, because I'm always flopping. I'm like this. I'm like, fucking gay. But so I'm trying to curve that shit. We'll see what happens. But I had a rough week. A couple weeks, like they cut off my bank account. I was, cut off from all my money, right? And, the electric company shut off my electric. It was horrible. And then these sons of bitches came back to blow out my candles. Sons of bitch. God bless America, right? So, bear with me here. I'm a little awkwardly offended, because I'm not going to get any pictures of my grandchildren from school this year. And I'm, because this fucking Epstein list. This Epstein has got everybody, it's fucking everybody up. It's affecting me, right? Because the photography company that owns all the companies that have been doing our pictures for years at our schools have been selling them to these Epstein fucks, right? Oh. When you want to know something so bad, and you're like, I just gotta know, but you're never gonna know. You can't get the answers, and the rest of your life is gonna kill you because you're gonna think about the shit, and you're never gonna know. But what I want to know is, who the fuck was jerking off to my pictures, right? Who's jerking off? One of my favorite celebrities? Was one of, like, some fucking, one of the ex-presidents? Are they jerking off to my pictures? I mean, it's, was fucking just some regular Joe Schmo billionaire jerking off to my pictures. Did they look at my picture and one of the other kids' pictures and, like, look at them like this, Look. They're looking at him and they're like, fuck him. And they jerk off to the other kid's picture. And now I'm fucking offended. I don't understand. What, was I too ugly? Was I not good enough for them? I feel like, I don't know why I'm offended by this shit, but I am. Like, who's jerking off to my pictures? I didn't get no money for it, no money, I want my reparations. Who's still keeping pictures of me? Do they still keep them? They're like, I love that kid so much, I'm gonna keep them. They're jerking off to me, and I'm like, I'm fucking 50 years old now, and they're still jerking off to my picture. I don't know. These are things I will never know. Sorry, fucking Jesus Christ. So now, I got my family here. Yeah. They're right here in the front. Got my baby girl. Got my miracle baby, conceived on ecstasy. His mother said she couldn't get pregnant. Fucking liar. He came out all right. But whenever he greets me and shit, he's like, hey, get off me. My daughter and my son-in-law here, they gave me something special in my life. And it's a little boy, my grandson, Maximus. Now, Maximus is a very social, very intelligent kid. Kid's having full-blown conversations when he was 2, 3 years old, right? But he would look at the YouTube, you know, fucking Satan, fucking YouTube. And he'd watch the YouTube videos and he'd go off somewhere else and he's watching jackass videos and he's watching prank videos, right? So he starts doing these pranks. This kid's 3 years old doing pranks. So he goes like this, all right? My daughter buys a box, a table in a box. It's a big box. This kid gets his step stool, drags it over to the box, right? Climbs up on the box and takes a shit. Takes a dump on top of the box. Pulls the fucking step stool back where it goes and waits around the corner for my daughter to come out of the kitchen to find this shit on top of the box. So,
True.
She comes out and says, ah, what the fuck? There's a shit on the box. My grandson comes out and says, ha, I pranked you, Ma. I pooped on your box. Jesus Christ, 3 years old. My son-in-law has an important job. He's got to wear good clothes, nice shoes, right? So he's running late for work. Sticks his foot in the shoe, and it's full of liquid. He's, oh fuck, I think the dog pissed in the shoe. And he goes and looks at the other shoe. There's pee in that too. He says, my grandson comes around the corner and goes, ha! Dad, I pranked you. I peed in your shoes. So I come to visit. I'm hearing about these pranks, and I'm like, you better not prank me, kid. So I go walk the dogs for them all the time. You know, I go outside and walk the dogs. So I go to put my fucking shoe on. Boom, I step in fucking shit. This kid comes around the corner and goes, ha! I pranked you, Grandpa! I put shit in your shoe. He didn't say shit, he said poop. He said poop. So, he's banned from YouTube, okay? He is. They did take care of that. But anyway, so now I'm going to tell you the story, and I'll finish with this, about how I almost got arrested in Maryland for buying rocks from my grandson on the playground. It was December 23rd. My wife and my daughter want to wrap some presents. I take the kid to the park. It's right across from our apartment pretty much. I don't bring my wallet. I don't bring my phone. I just take the kid to the park to play on the playground, right? So we're playing, and he goes, hey, Grandpa. And let me set the scene here. There's all the swing set and all the slides. It's one big fucking piece. And behind it, there's a little house. You can't see in it. You can only see out of it. And there's one door in or out. Just one door. So anyway, earlier today, he says, hey, let's buy some rocks. Buy some rocks at my rock store. And there's a little window. And I'm like, okay. I was like, how much is that rock? He's like, 500 smackers. You know, I'm like, oh, shit. That's a lot of money, but all right. I'm giving him invisible money, right? So I buy some rocks. We go and play, and everything's done. We start playing and stuff on the playground. He's blah, blah, blah. Now he's in this place and said, hey, Grandpa, I got some new rocks for you. Why don't you come buy these rocks? I'll meet you at the window. So I go and stand there, and I'm waiting. This kid doesn't come with the rocks. So I say, hey, rocks. I'm here to buy some rocks. I got cash. What kind of rock dealer comes to his own rock deal with no rock and he doesn't show up? And I'm yelling all this shit. And as I'm yelling this stuff, a lady's coming down with her kid to the playground in a stroller. There's two maintenance guys over to the left there, and their heads are up. This lady turned around and walked back with her kid. Now I'm going, Max, we gotta go. An old couple came out on the back porch right by the thing, and they took off. So I was like, Max, we gotta go. And he ain't answering me. And he's in this little house, right? So he's in the house, and I'm going, Max, come on, let's go. All of a sudden I hear, whoop, whoop. Fucking goddamn 2 cops show up. And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. So they go, hey buddy, can I talk to you for a second? We got some complaints about somebody yelling about buying rocks out here. I said, yeah, I'm playing with my 3-year-old grandson. And he's in that little house there, and he won't come out. I'm trying to get him out. I'm like, Max, come on. And nothing. He ain't saying shit. He's just silent. You can't see in. So he's there. And now they're like, well, do you got any ID on you? I'm like, no, I don't. I was playing with my, yeah, just like a crackhead would say. What the fuck? So they said, listen, we're gonna sort this out and we're gonna detain you for now. They put cuffs on me. They put me in the back seat of this fucking car. And I'm going, my grandson's in that thing. Come on, man, come on. And they ain't looking, and they're standing out there talking. And then the one cop looks at the other one and goes, like this. And he walks over. And so I'm in the back seat of the car, and I'm not freaking out because I know my grandson's in there. I can't get taken off with him just in there. Nobody knows. I don't have my phone. I don't have my wallet. And the cop goes, and he looks in the fucking thing, right? And he's looking in there, and he gets him. Here comes this cop and my grandson holding hands, and the cop's laughing his ass off. And my grandson's laughing too. 3 years old, little fucker. Then he stops, they start talking to the other cop. I'm sitting in the back seat like, what the fuck? And they open up the door, and the cop says to me, hey, Grandpa, your grandson has something to tell you. I said, oh yeah, what the fuck is that? And he goes, ha! I pranked you, Grandpa! I got you arrested! I'm Dags, and that's my time.
Yeah.
Guys, give it up for Dags one more time. Keep it going for him. Normally we would end the show at this.